Give it up for the DJ, give it up for the DJ. Give it up for yourselves for coming here. So without further ado, Mack.
What up? How's everybody today? Everybody good? That's dope, that's dope.
Yo, Mack, first of all, I'd like to thank you coming out tonight. This event was brought to you by...
Thank you for having me, man. Seriously, thank you for having me.
No problem, man, no problem. This event was brought to you by SCPB and Mio, behind the scenes music event. I know you're an actor and an artist as well. So for those who don't know, tell us your story. I mean, how did you get started into the acting career?
You know, it's weird. Yeah, I kind of fell into it. You know, when I was, I think I started when I was about like 13, 14 years old, and I remember my older brother used to act before me, and I remember just watching him and wanting to do it as well. And then, you know, I guess one day they had like this big talent search in Times Square, and it was for a management company, and the rest was history. You know, next thing you know, it's like commercial, Broadway plays, The Wire, 90210. You know, it was all. I was blessed. You know, thank God.
So we know you played in like we had roles in The Wire,
Yes,
90210, Red Tails, Secret Life of Bees.
Yes, sir.
Just to name a few.
Yeah.
What was your favorite role, and how did that change you into the man you are today?
My favorite role. It would probably be The Wire. It would probably be The Wire. Anybody see The Wire here? It was one of my like first big roles that I've done. I was like 15, 16 years old when I did it, and it was because we were around such amazing veteran actors. I think it was crazy because it's like that's like a training. That's training grounds for anyone who's ever. If that's what you want to do, that's the place to learn and to get any type of knowledge and expertise. So that's probably my favorite and the one that I learned the most from.
Well, we know. All right, so we know that you are very like multi-talented in the performing arts career. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, how did you like? Tell us about that transition from acting to music. What inspired you to do music?
Well, first and foremost, I was doing music probably as long, if not longer, than I've been doing acting. You know, music has always been the first thing. Like my dad's a musician, my grandfather's a musician. You know, on both sides. So it kind of really runs in the family. It was so much so like it wasn't like, you know how you have people who sing in the house and be like, oh, he can sing. It wasn't who sings in the house, it was who sang the best. Because everybody sang. Everybody. My mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters, everybody sang. So it was a very musical household, but that, you know, music has always been the driving force for me. Like it's one of the ways that I can get out my thoughts and my ideas and my experiences. So I had to jump into it. But the transition from acting to music was weird. It was a little rough, you know. A lot of people don't take too well that actors going into music, so it was tough. But I think with a lot of perseverance and you know, with good product, I think, you know, we won a lot of people over.
Definitely. So, all right. So when you first got into the music industry, let us know. How did it feel when you first heard your song on the radio? Like you heard you singing on the radio. Like what was going through your mind?
Man, I don't know, man. It's like one of the craziest feelings ever, man. Like it's like hitting a home run. It's like, you know, and the craziest thing is like the first person who played it was Funk Flex. Crazy. Like, so you know Funk Flex, you know his whole voice. Funk Master Flex, New York City, this is the newness. Dropping bombs on it. It was the craziest It was the craziest moment ever. And mind you, I'm back in the hood with my family, and we got the radios blasted. We jumping on. It was crazy. It was a crazy moment.
Man, that's crazy. Phone flex. That's how we
Flex,
do it.
yeah,
Legendary.
flex.
Legendary. But so when you first got in the game, who did you respect? Who would you work with? Who would you like to work with in the near future?
In the music game,
Yes.
man, I respect honestly anybody who's doing anything, like who's about the culture and about making great work, you know. And I think sometimes we're so quick to judge people because of the content that makes them pop, and instead of actually paying attention to who they are. So honestly, I respect everybody and anybody who came out. So like, you know, from the J. Cole's to the Big Sean's, the Kendrick Lamar's, the Drake's. You know, there's so many different people who I definitely looked forward to working with and everything. And a lot of the people that I worked with were a lot of the guys that I listened to growing up. So like, you know, like Wu-Tang and you know, Salam Remy, of course, who's done countless hits. You know, that's like my big homie, and DJ Premier and Havoc from Mobb Deep and French Montana. There's a bunch of people. Pete Rock. It's crazy. It's nuts.
All right, so let's flip it on the other side to the acting.
Okay.
So who would you like to work with in the acting industry?
Acting wise, I've been blessed enough to come encounter with a bunch of different amazing actors and to get different tutelage from them. You know, like Denzel and Will and Don Cheadle and even like Jeffrey Wright, who's one of my favorite actors. And these are all guys that I would love to work with and, you know, kind of just build with them and make something amazing.
All right. Shows. Now Empire. Everybody, y'all love Empire? Yes. Y'all would love to see Mack watch Empire, right? Woo! How do you feel about that show?
I like it. You know, I think I appreciate that. I appreciate that we have another show that you can turn on the television and see our skin color and know that there's millions of other people watching it and loving it. You know, that there's something amazing about that. You know, it really feels like okay, they want to hear our stories. They want to know what we're doing. They want to see what we're doing. So, like the world cares. So, I love it. You know, I love anything that can make my nephew and my nieces feel like they're important. You know.
What role would you like to play?
Man, if I was in that show, I don't know. I mean, I can't play one of the sons, so I'd have to be like, I don't know, like a nephew or something, like Lucius, like nephew from Philly that might beat everybody up or something. You know, I don't know.
So if acting or music never worked out, like what would you have done? What would your plan be?
Man, if acting never worked out, I probably would have went to school and become like an architect or something, or like a writer, or something that had to do with creating stuff. That's what I love to do. I just love to create. So. Yeah.
If you could turn back the hands of times, like what would you do differently in the industry from all your experiences you went through?
Nothing. Man. I'm a true believer of don't live with regrets. You know, they kind of just bring you down and keep you stuck in the past. So I feel like everything that I've done has led me to where I am right now, to this place. And everything I do today and forward on will get me to where I want to be. So, you know, just keep that mindset, you know.
Now, from growing up in the 90s, like what is the biggest change you have saw in the hip hop and R&B industry until now?
I think.
I know you got an old soul.
Yeah, definitely. I think the biggest thing that I've seen is a change in content. You know, the content isn't we don't have as frequent potent content as we used to. You know, the '90s, you had, you know, Tribe Called Quest, you had Public Enemy, you had so many different artists coming at you from so many different ways with real lyrics and with what they were going through, or even just amazing wordplay that just had you like, you had to think like, oh snap, like, he killed that. I think nowadays, hip hop and R&B has gotten to a place where either with R&B, it's overly sexualized, if that's a word. It's overly sexualized, or for hip hop, it's not necessarily about wordplay anymore. It's kind of, it's kind of like what like how many bottles you popping in a club, or how
It's not telling the story.
yeah, it's not telling, or not even stories. It's not even telling the truth. Like, some of these guys aren't popping bottles. Seriously, man.
You come across a lot of those?
Yeah, I mean, and that's another crazy thing. You come across so much real in the industry, and then to meet these guys, like you hear their lyrics and you're like, yo, dude must be shooting everybody in the club. Like, how did they let him in anywhere? And you meet them and they're like the nicest guy ever. You're like, oh, yeah, okay. Sound like you went to college and everything. It's great. It's great. It's, you know, it's I don't know. It's entertainment.
Do you think we're ever gonna get back to that, how it used to be?
I think, you know what? I think that we have so many pioneers now. We have so many young pioneers now, like I said, like the Kendrick Lamars, like the J. Cole's, you know, the Big Sean's who aren't afraid to tell their truth. Even Drake, like, he's so transparent with what he says, you know. So I think there's something beautiful about honesty, that they aren't afraid to show their true colors and make great music while doing it. So do I think we'll get back to that place? No, I think we're in a new place where things are growing and it'll get broader and wider and everything like that. But we will still have certain people out there who will carry the torch for what we consider classic hip hop.
Your name is Tristan.
Yes.
How did you get Mack?
For that, I gotta shout out my dad. My dad gave me that, so shout out to Paul. Cause my name is when I was born, my name was he wanted me to be a junior, so my mom was like, no. She said, nah, you good. Nah, you should have did that on the first one. I have his first name as my middle name, so it's Tristan Paul, and Mack came from my great grandmother. Her last name was Macmillan, and when she passed away, they split her last name in half to keep her name alive. So I got Mack. One of my cousins got Millen as her middle name, so my name is Tristan Paul Mack Wilds. And since I was young, since I was like really young, they called me Mack around my neighborhood, my family. So it's been stuck. That's kind of the name that I've been used to for mad long. And when I got into music, it was like, you know, instead of portraying so many other characters, I finally get a chance to be myself. So the best thing for me to do is to have you guys call me by the name that I recognize, that I've been called for so long. So, man.
Definitely. So, what's next for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you got on your plate? What new projects you trying to work on, movies and such like that?
I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now, man. It's crazy. I last year, you know, for the music, I took a year off of acting, and I'm getting back into it now. And it's crazy because as soon as I said I was getting back into it, that kind of everything, like the floodgates opened, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, yo, Tristan Walls is back in. Oh, are you serious? We need him. Hey, are you into doing this movie?" And so there's a lot of things on on the table right now that me and my team are discussing. Just trying to make the right moves right now at the right time. And I think with the last album, I kind of got an idea of, I kind of got an opportunity to write a lot of my own music. So now, from writing my own music, now I'm writing scripts, and that's dope too. So I got a couple scripts in production that I'm about to start working on right now. So hopefully you guys will see something produced by Tristan Wilds in the near future. Yeah, so we got a lot, and also new music, of course. I'm trying to drop I'm dropping a lot of music this year for you guys. I took a year, we had fun last year, so now it's like, let's turn up a little more. So yeah.
Now, there are some requirements out there.
Okay.
Those who wants to know that, how do you balance your acting, your singing, your personal life? Like, do you have someone special in your life? Word around the street say you be dating 7th Street.
Oh snap! Oh man, these streets be lying.
I hear you.
Nah. Seven is one of my homegirls. Like I've known her since she was first signed to Chris Brown with the group Rich Girl. So that's when I first met her, and me and her have been fucking cool. Sorry, my bad. We've been cool since then. We've been cool as ever since then.
You're welcome now, right?
I know, that's a good question.
No, but she's amazing. Like she's definitely one of the people who, when I was questioning going full-fledged into music, she was one of the people like, what are you waiting for? Like, she was definitely one of the people I was writing with. Like she's just a dope mind. So me and Seven definitely, she's definitely one of an amazing person in my life, but no.
So there's no one special in your life right now?
I have a bunch of people special in my life, but I have a family, I have God, I have, I think the main thing right now is, my focus is definitely on creating, and I've never really been one to try to split my focus because something is gonna lack, and doing that, in the interim, something, you can't have your focus in two different places. So while I'm in this moment, in this space, while I'm creating and building and making something amazing, it's hard to entertain anything else, So is it hard to juggle everything, personal life and everything? Yes. Do I want to go out with girls and pop bottles in the club and everything? Absolutely. And I try to when I can, when the time comes. But right now, I think my best bet is that I just stay focused.
All right, so we all grew up. Everybody here has this type of a celebrity crush.
Yeah.
Who was your celebrity crush?
Oh man. Growing up, my celebrity crush.
Name 3.
Name 3? Okay. Name 3. 1, Halle Berry. Sweet baby. Halle Berry. 2. Let me see. How far back can we go?
As far as you want it.
All right. Number 2, Kelly Kapowski. Yeah.
A lot of people don't quite know who that is right now.
Saved by the Bell, Kelly Kapowski.
A lot of people, now they know.
Man. And 3, celebrity crush. Celebrity crush. I don't know, I gotta think of the 3rd one. Oh, what's Shorty's name? From The Avengers. Scarlett Johansson. I think it's Scarlett Johansson, right?
I was wrong.
Man.
I should fall back.
Yeah, man.
No, but I definitely see what you see. Have you ever met them in person, interacted with them?
I met Holly once. It was quick, and I think I was so awestruck that I couldn't even get the words out to say anything, but I just looked at her like, yo, and was stuck. It was stuck. So I think she looked at me, she smiled, and just kept walking. It's cool. I'm gonna get you, Holly. I'm gonna get you one day. Exactly. Yeah, man.
Now that we're done with that TMZ moment, what advice could you give to those out there who are like pursuing a career in the acting or music industry?
First off, is there anybody out here who's an artist or a creative in any shape or form? Matter of fact, not even just a creative. Is there anybody in here who just knows what they want to do in life? You can raise your hand, please, please. You should see everybody's hand in here.
Okay.
That you know what you want to do in life. I think this applies with everyone. Persistence always beats resistance. You know, enough water droplets can break concrete. So, as much as you feel like the world is against you, or you feel like something won't happen, or you feel like you've been doing this for way too long, and you're like, it's never gonna work. Keep going. For real. If you wanna run down the stats, Jay Electronica's damn near 40 and he's just starting to pop off and he hasn't even released his first album. 2 Chainz, same thing. I mean, if you wanna even go even further, Jesus Christ didn't know what he wanted to do until he was 32.
He was spiritual.
So, I'm just, it's real, just all I would say is just keep going and also don't let anybody tell you not to do it. I think that's one of the biggest things that all of us kind of meet. We have our parents or the people above us who didn't necessarily get a chance to do exactly what they wanted to do in life. So they place their fears upon you, like, oh, you can't do that. I don't think that doesn't make sense. Like, you shouldn't do that. But understand the difference between creative criticism, somebody creatively telling you to fix certain things, and the hate, just understand the difference between those two.
Mack, when did you ever have to stop going to public school when you was on the wire?
Yo, I didn't.
You kept going?
I still went to public school. It was a crazy situation. I didn't want to be homeschooled, so what I did, what I asked, and they obliged to it, was they sent me like weeks and weeks of schoolwork, like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of schoolwork in like a month's time, and I'd bang it all out in like a week and send it back. So I'd be back ahead of the class by the time I came back to school, which was dope. But it was instead of being homeschooled, like when I was on set and everything, my school would just send up like packets of worksheets and different things to read and all of that stuff to send back in and make sure that it was I was still an enrolled student in public school and graduated with honors.
All right, so I'm gonna open it up to the crowd. Does anybody ever got a question? Stand up, raise your hand. Nobody has a question for Mack Wilds? Nobody wasn't asking anything. Right there. There you go.
What's up?
What's one thing you still look
Meeting people. Like I think one of the biggest things for me is to kind of like to meet the people who genuinely enjoy my work. And it's so funny because so many people come up to me all the time like, yo, I know you hear this all the time and you probably get tired of it, but I loved you on The Wire, or, I loved you on 90210, or, yo, your music is amazing. And I'm like, yo, you don't understand. Like, that makes my day. Like, that's the reason why I do it. Like, I do it it's to give a voice to the people who don't have voices. It's to give a face to the people who don't have a face in our society or in our generation or in our culture. So the roles that I pick, the music that I decide to write and make, it's all a happenstance of just trying to give a voice to the people, to give a voice to the people who can't have a voice. So whether it's a guy trying to holler at a girl, you're just like, yo, listen, I'm smoother than a shot of Hennessy, babe. Like, what's up? You know, like it's I'm trying to give a voice to somebody who didn't have the words before.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. So thank you.
Are there anybody else who has questions? Wow, y'all are shy today.
Huh? Huh? My dad is a barber. I'm actually a barber as well. I've been cutting hair since I was 11.
I like the network, brother. I like the network.
I appreciate that. Yo.
So, my name is Adam, first of all.
Good to meet you, man.
I want to be an actor also. So, what are the struggles of being an actor daily kind of thing?
I think one things I would tell you is that it's not a pretty business. It's and not in a malicious or dangerous type of way. It's not a pretty business because you have to think. For example, how many actors do you guys know of? Like real actors. How many actors can you think of? Like how many actors can you think of right now? Like just give me your favorite actors. Right now. Okay.
The guy from,
Okay. Now hold on. Now notice. You only named like 4 or 5 people. There's millions of actors out there. So you gotta think like it's a uphill battle, like damn near straight up and down. Like there's not many people who are constantly working. So it's a struggle. So the one thing that I will say is if you want to be an actor, make sure that you love it. That you're not in it to gain any notoriety or any type of fame or anything, that you genuinely love it, because at the end of the day, you'll see a lot more hardships than you will good times. But the good times will be worth it. I promise you that. Yeah. You, with the hat, I see.
what's up, Mack?
What's up?
All right. I'm an aspiring actor and I rap and whatnot.
Dope.
I want to know exactly, like, I know you said persistence as like a strategy to kind of get yourself out there, but is there any other ways? Because I feel like I've been doing like 10 open mics and ain't shit happened yet.
I mean, you gotta think it's gonna take more than 10 open mics, man. No, you know what the biggest thing is? Honestly, just getting everywhere. Like it's like try to get in as many different places and in as many different circles as you can, because you never know who you're gonna come in contact with. So the biggest thing, keep doing the open mics, I would say. Let me know when you get to like 20. Honestly, just try to find different people who are doing music as well and vibe with them. Like just write with them, because the one thing that I've learned about the music business or just anything in the entertainment business is it's more of a word of mouth thing. So like somebody could hear about somebody who heard about this dope kid in Jersey who goes to William Paterson. It's like, yo, can you get me in contact with him real fast? Yo, I really wanna see what he got. And then from there, you never know where that takes you. So try to get in as many different circles and as many different faces, in front of as many different faces as you possibly can. So that's what I mean, persistence. Just stay persistent. No. Yeah.
How do you feel about not being on 90210 anymore? Like, do you miss it?
Oh, man.
So long, and like, I'm such a huge fan.
You know what? It was definitely bittersweet. It was one of the most one of the most beautiful, hardest things I probably ever had to do. You know, it's you know, like leaving that show, you got to think like for 5+ years I've been around these people. These people have been like my family members. Like we did everything together, like everything. So to leave the show, it felt good because it's like, okay, cool. Now I can spread my wings and I can do other things. And same with them, you know, you just want to see people that you love succeed. But at the end of the day, it sucks because it's like, damn, like everybody else is going to be busy and with their own schedules and with their boyfriends and their girlfriends and their lives and this, that, and the third. So when are we ever going to really have time to, you know, to chill again? So it's hard, but I think it was, I would say that it was probably one of the most amazing experiences I've had because I made like 8 new friends. Yeah. Thank you. She stood up. What's up?
So, how did you feel to be nominated for a Grammy?
Golly. Remember when I said like the home run feeling, like when you hear it on the radio? Imagine that times 100. Like it was the craziest.
Did you scream?
Did I scream? Oh my, like
Did you flip?
the craziest thing is like, it wasn't even, I think I was so, and I, you know, as you guys know, I have these moments where I'm just in awe and just shocked. So it wasn't even really me who was doing all the screaming. Like my mom called me crying, and you know, my mom's Dominican, so she's crying and she's talking in Spanish, and it's oh my God, papi, oh my God, you don't even understand, I'm so excited for you, I remember, it was a lot. It was a whole moment. It was a whole moment, but it was great. Like it was I think it took me till the day after to fully realize that I'm like, oh snap, I'm nominated for a Grammy. This is yeah, so it was a crazy moment. Definitely. Anybody else?
As an actor, what role did you most relate to?
I think it's crazy. I think as an actor, each role that you play has to embody not necessarily the whole you as a whole, but every character that you play has to embody something about you to make the character real. So it's different things for different characters. Like with Michael, you know, Michael is he's more of a quiet kid to himself, you know, very, very strong-minded, you know, looks out for the entire family, and ultimately has a mindset of he has to do whatever he has to do to make sure that his little brother is good. And I think that same feeling of family and I guess that mindset is something that I have. So I would probably say Michael, but again, each character encompasses something different about me. So, yeah.
We're gonna do like 2 more questions.
Yeah.
How hard was it preparing for the role for Red Tails?
Man, I think that was probably the hardest role for me to prepare for because it was so different. Like it was not like, that was one of the roles that I can say like, yo, I really have to figure out what about this character is like me. But it was fun, like it was cool, and I think one of the biggest things that we had to our advantage was the actual Tuskegee Airmen being there. You know, so having them there, you know, telling us the stories and letting us know like, yo, okay, so this is how we did it, and you know, you shouldn't really walk like that. That's not how we walk. Or yo, boy, you need to have a little more swagger in your step. Like we had like. So like having them be on set and telling us like, yo, you guys really you need to act like some airmen. Like you guys aren't acting like airmen. It kind of lit a different fire under us. So it made us rise to the occasion. So that was probably the hardest role so far. Yeah.
Now I saw a lady in the back that kept raising her hand, but we kept like missing her.
Where you at?
There you go.
Hey.
Question: has anybody like ever just randomly came up to
Not yet.
Any takers?
I know, right? Not yet. All right?
She looking like, I don't know what to do.
Right?
Not doing it or not? Are she gonna do it?
Oh, come on.
Let's go. Come on. Give a round of applause right quick.
Please, somebody pass up Mike. I think we all need to indulge in this. Don't be scared. It's only entertainment.
Sing Love. Dedicated to Morley, I'm gonna sing Love because that's like his favorite song.
Hey.
Love, there's so many things I've gotta tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change your life. So many people use your name in vain. Love, for those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs of joy and hurt. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first.
Thank you for that.
Oh my God.
I appreciate that. Oh, no.
You're gonna be all right. What you think, Matt?
That was dope.
Dope.
That was dope.
Love that song. It's crazy. Yo, real quick. All right, one last question. I see the man in the back.
Yo. What was that? With a shout out? That's crazy. I got you. Pull up. I got you. We'll talk about it afterwards. I got you. Anyone question for real? Anyone question for real? What up?
Since you're from Staten Island, do you think there would be like a Shaolin kind of you and Wu-Tang kind of collab?
I mean, I've done music with Meth. I've done music with Ray. And those guys, like the whole Wu-Tang, they're kind of like they're like uncles. Like I've known them guys since I was my dad's like little son running around the barbershop kicking people with my baby Tims.
I heard about when Matt first saw you on set with Wire.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, what are you doing here?
So I think there's always room for, you know, something to happen between me and the Wu. That's family. Like that's kind of you know, that's definitely one of the joints that's like without a doubt. So yeah. Anybody else? Going one? There we go.
What's the biggest obstacle that you've had to overcome, like as an artist and actor?
The biggest obstacle. The biggest obstacle I had to overcome. I think for artists, and this is why I respect, you know, the people that I said before, you know, like the J. Coles and the Drakes and the Big Sean's and all of them, so much, is the ability to be transparent, you know, and not to be afraid to be. You know, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of times we hide behind, you know, slick words and fly, you know, jibber jabber or whatever, or, you know, dope melody patterns and all of that, to kind of not really talk about the truth. But you know, with the new music that I'm doing now and everything, you know, I'm kind of getting in a place where I'm starting to get more comfortable in myself to tell the truth, and not be afraid of it. You know, I did it last album, and I think that's when I really noticed that it was like, okay, this is a little hard to do. Like, why is it so hard to do? But I'm definitely starting to get more comfortable in my own skin, and you know, taking all of the good and the bad and making good music out of it.
So you rap too, right?
Yes, sir.
If I put you on the spot right now, you gonna spit something?
Oh, Jesus.
Acapella.
Yeah, I guess I could. Jesus. Right?
Yo, Own It, the song Own It. What inspired you to do that song? Like, how did that song come about?
Man, okay, so the song Own It, it was originally an idea from one of my big brothers, one of my mentors, Neo. So he originally started to write it, and it was an idea from him, and he's just like, I don't know, I kind of hear this or whatever, and then just left it alone. Like, literally, it was probably like a verse and a little bit of the hook. And then I was sitting with Salam, and I was like, yo, can I finish this? And I called Neo and I asked him, and, you know, just wrapped it up, and the rest was history.
Definitely. So right now, this is the segment part where I'll talk to you in the back about the, we're gonna do a little dance.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can I get the DJ Nick's in the mix?
Oh, Jesus.
So, all right, so
Funny.
would y'all like to see me and him do the whip or the Smyrna dance? Which one? All right, oh. All right, raise your hand. Whip.
Jesus.
Bobby Smyrna.
I don't know how to whip dance, so y'all gotta teach me. Y'all gotta get up and y'all gotta teach me how to whip. I'm not really positive.
Jersey clothes.
Huh?
Jersey dance.
What Jersey dance? Which one?
The anthem. Sexy mode.
I don't know how to do any of them. Y'all gotta show me something.
I personally can't do it. I can't do all that Jersey dance. None of that. So, all right, who in the crowd want to do that right now? Who want to like give a little tutor?
She's good. Next one. Stop playing. All right.
Either one.
Alright, I got you on the way.
I appreciate that. Hold on. When we get set up, I'm gonna need that. I'm a Cancer. Yeah. I'm a Cancer.
I mean, Sag is the best though.
Huh?
Sagittarius is the best though. We are.
Acting and music, is there anything else you are going to do to brand yourself?
To brand myself, man. Okay, I see you in the business. I'm about to say, I see you in the business. Jeez. I don't know. You know, I think for me the biggest thing I just love to create. So whether it's directing or curating art exhibits or doing actually going back to school and getting my art getting probably my degree in architecture and just learning different things, man, and just building from there, like learning more about art and the art of creating stuff and that's the stuff that I'm into. Even modeling, like I love modeling too. So, oh please guys, please. But yeah, there's definitely some directing, all of that. There's definitely some stuff in the works. Yeah. Anything you doing, boo? What's up?
Walk with the limp, walk with the limp. Pull there, go ahead. Hey.
What you got for us, DJ?
Let's go! Hey, lean with it, rock with it, with it. No, swag out with the flow, real quick, hit that elbow. That super bad, yeah. With it, rock with it, wait, swag out with the flow, real quick, hit that elbow. And with that super, let's get it. Get back, get back, get back. Baby, rotate your body, rotate your body, rotate your body line. Let's get it.
Hold on. Yo. So this is what you guys do in Jersey? Y'all be getting it popping out here like this? So what do the clubs look like? Jesus. Y'all be turned up like this? Yo, I mean, I'm from New York. You got me? I'm from New York, so we got
Running through these tracks till I pass out. You shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't
Yeah. Yo, DJ, let's get it.
You ready?
So I don't know about y'all, but I want to have a good time, so if y'all want, y'all can come over here. Y'all can come closer. This feels better. We feel like a touch shot. Y'all ready? Let's go. Come on. Hands up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, it's like so we all the champagne away. See, I'm finna drink up all the little place. But I'm fine, I got just the place. Can you ladies wanna be fake? All I see is dollars and face. This dog kick just got away. The ball carry us up in my way. I said, hey, yo, I'm looking for the fight. She said, thank you. I'll get the way.
Not the flow so till I die. That's right. You're fucking with the What's up with me? I want you to be more. Talk about it. You really got me on, girl. Trying to see if you can work it out. All I ask for is never change. 'Cause you're fine. When I make you stop about it, you gotta swear. Yeah. This song right here, really be doing this right? Okay. So, this is a more slower joint. It's a slower joint. What you say again? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your school. Give it up for